Hi, welcome back. James here from Solid Business Software, and today we're going to look at inner joins. We'll look at the problem an inner join solves. We're going to code up an inner join, and finally we're just going to look at something to be aware of when you're using this SQL technique. So we're in Management Studio, and we've got two tables: TBL customers and TBL salutations. So let's have a look at TBL customers. Select all from TBL customers. And it's just a basic table of customers with first name, last name. Customer ID is the primary key, and salutation ID is the foreign key, and that links to TBL salutations. Select all from TBL salutations, and there's TBL salutations with its primary key salutation ID. So taking for example Andrea Parker, she's a salutation ID of 2, so she's a Mrs. Lily Elton, salutation ID of 4, so she's a doctor. So the challenge is we need to be able to link those tables up so we can list salutation name here with first name and last name of the customers, and that's where an inner join comes in. An inner join lets us join two or more tables on a common field, and it's typically a primary key and a foreign key. So in this instance, the primary key salutation ID linking to the foreign key salutation ID on TBL customers. So let's go ahead and code that up now. So select all from customers, and we're going to give this a table label. It's really useful to do that when we're doing inner joins because it means we can have a shortcut to refer to different tables. And then the syntax is inner join, and then the name of the table we want to join to. So in this case, TBL salutations. And again, we'll give this a table label, TS. And then the keyword on, and it's here we specify the relationship. So we're joining on TBL customer dot salutation ID, which is the foreign key, equals TBL salutations dot salutation ID. And let's go ahead and run that. Press F5, and it's joined those tables up here. So now we can do a projection and get the information we want. So from TBL salutations, we want the salutation name, and then from TBL customers, we want the first name and last name. Let's run that, and there we have it. Something to be aware of with inner joins is because we're matching on two tables on a common field, if that value or that field is empty in one table, the join will fail for that record. So let me show you what I mean. Let's go back to our original results. Select all from TBL customers and click on here. We can see there's 6 rows returned. Now, so this is from the join code. So let's click on the result set from the select all customers, and you can see there's actually 7 rows. So from this top row, there's 1 row missing, and the reason it's missing is because of this. Salutation ID is null on Thomas Cutter, so it can't do the join, so it doesn't include that in the result set. Now, so you need to be careful when you're using inner join that you'll always have that data. So salutation, typically you would collect that data and you would probably validate it on the application or the website. So you can rely on an inner join in that instance, but if you're retrieving other data where you may or may not have a foreign key value, you can't use an inner join. You use a left join, and I'll do those next week actually. Now you can use that to your advantage. So if, for example, if you specifically wanted to only return customers that did have a salutation name, perhaps you're sending out a letter and it requires that it can only be sent to customers with a salutation name, then an inner join can actually be used as a tool to filter out results that don't have a salutation name. It's not a great example, but I'm sure you can use your imagination. Thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful, And if you did find it helpful, please do subscribe and like the video. Until next time, bye.